Hey everyone, Josh here from the Orlando Adventure. Welcome to another video. If you clicked on this video, I'm sure you're wondering, just like I am, about what happened to that girl who fell off a Disney cruise ship. And so in this video, I kind of want to share a little bit about what it means when they say in their police report that she fell backwards through a porthole, because that left me with a bunch of questions initially. And then hopefully we can answer that. This video is not going to be for judging anybody. I'm not going to talk about, about the parents or anything, because honestly, it's traumatic enough to almost lose your kid like that. And I'm glad that they both came out safe. But this is strictly just going to answer the questions that I had, and also maybe bring up another question that the police report doesn't really answer yet. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I live here in Orlando, and I do a lot of vlogging here locally in Orlando, mostly to Disney, and then especially doing Disney cruises. We recently went on a 4-night Disney cruise aboard the Disney Dream, and so that event was still fresh in my mind. So when this recent event happened, I was thinking about it, and they mentioned that she fell backwards through a porthole. I was like, okay, that's really strange. But I happen to be working on our day 3 vlog, so if you actually are interested in watching that, subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and just stay tuned because that video will be out shortly. But in that day 3 video, I actually went around that track on the 4th deck, and it finally clicked, and I realized what it meant in that police report. So hopefully by this video I'll kind of answer that question. So the Disney Dream and the Disney Fantasy are both of the same class, the Dream class, and the thing that they both have in common is they have a full wraparound promenade that goes around the deck 4, and that is where the running track is. Essentially it's like a running track, but they also have shuffleboard, they have lounge chairs, and so as you walk around the ship, it does go, when it goes through the front part of the ship, it goes inside the ship sort of, and then when you go to the back, it goes inside as well. And the back part is where I believe this actually occurred. So as you can see when we walk through, there are these giant circular porthole-like things where there is railing below it. And unlike the railing that's next to the rest of the promenade deck where they have glass on it, these railings do not, because technically it's not overseeing the water, but I think that makes it easier for kids to climb. And so as you can see, these portholes are wide open. I can see how a kid can get confused and think that it is glass there. And so probably what happened, at least based on the most recent reports, was the girl probably climbed up on it, sat on the top of the railing, and maybe either leaned back or lost her balance and fell backwards. So thankfully her father was able to jump in and rescue her and tread water with her for a little bit until Disney's rescue efforts got to them. And that just goes to show, kudos to Disney for their fast response. That's one thing that we really know, that they're always on point with their responses. Even when you're blissfully unaware of it during the cruises, they're always doing emergency drills. You'll often sometimes see them wearing their life vest and running drills just during the day while they're maybe docked in port and everything. So you'll even see that. But obviously this shows their readiness. So kudos to that team, because that was amazing that they were able to get to them so fast. And thankfully they had a good outcome there. But the other thing I wanted to kind of mention here, and kind of my big question, I guess, is reports that the parents were playing shuffleboard. And as you can see, one of the spots to play shuffleboard wasn't that close to where the hole was. So, did the girl get away from them and then climb up over there? It's a little bit of a ways away. Or were they actually just walking by and she got up on there and fell back? So that's one of the questions I had. But regardless, again, this is not to judge anybody, because honestly, I have 3 young ones too, and they're quick to get away. So this is just a reminder, parents, just stay vigilant for your kids. Watch them like a hawk. I know we're all having fun on the cruises, but it just takes 1 second for them to get away from you and something bad happened. And fortunately in this case, something good actually came out of it, that they both were okay, the father and the daughter, and they were rescued right away. So kudos to them, and I'm glad everyone came out safe. So yeah, and who knows what Disney's going to eventually do. Are they going to cover up that big porthole opening? Are they going to plexiglass it, put a net, at least temporarily put a sign? That's probably the easiest thing they'll probably do there, is put a sign. But obviously the little girl's not going to be able to read that sign. So who knows what they're going to have to do, but they will have to do something. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions or comments below. This is, again, no conspiracies and no arguing. If you want to do that, go to Reddit and you can take that over there. But, just share your thoughts below, and I appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully that answered the question of what it meant in the police report, that she fell backwards through a porthole. It literally was just some big circular openings on that promenade deck that she probably sat on. It was easier for them to climb. So anyway, thank you again for watching this video, and if you enjoy this stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now.